Good morning, my dear students of class 8th. I welcome you all to this new class of Social Science Civics, wherein we are going to finish the chapter Understanding Secularism. And since this is the revision of all the chapters which you people have been taught, I assure myself and I think that you people have gone through the chapter at least by far. So now you people are prepared well enough for the online examinations which are going to start. So in this chapter, Understanding Secularism, children, we saw what is secularism, why it is important to have secularism, separate religion from the state, then what steps the government took to protect secularism in India. And last, children, the topic of the chapter is, in what way is Indian secularism different from that of other democratic countries? So we will see how Indian secularism is different from other democratic countries of the world. So there is one significant way in which Indian secularism is different from the other dominant understanding of secularism as practiced in the United States of America. In American secularism, there is a strict separation between religion and the state, where in Indian secularism, the state can intervene in religious affairs. So one basic and the significant difference is that if you compare American democratic government and Indian democratic government, there is one significant difference is in America, the religion and the states are kept separately, where in Indian secularism, the state or the government can intervene in religious affairs. So this is the basic difference which you people need to take a note of that. So children, if what happens in America, they have just kept the secularism separately from the state affairs, but in Indian government, state can intervene, wherein intervene doesn't mean interfering into religious affairs. State can help religious affairs, like we saw how Indian government protects secularism. You saw that government grants, government aids have been given to institutions. So in this way, or you can say that the Indian secularism is different from other countries as Indian states can intervene in religious affairs. In this way, you can think that the Indian government can come and help, can come into the situation of any religious affair where there is a problem or any difficulty. It can be intervened by the government. So that's all for today's class, and the chapter is over, children. We have revised so far so many chapters in history and civics, 2 chapters. Then I wish you all the very best, children, but you need to see 3 things. You have marked all the exercises in geography, history, civics, whatever exercises are there. Number 2, you have to see whether all the written work is complete in the copy or not. And number 3, if there is any problem, you need to mark and write the related query to your teachers concerned. So I wish you all the very best for your exam. Thank you, class. Have a nice day.